Jamie Lee Komoroski was more than 3 times over the legal limit during crash that killed bride. Officials. Alleged drunk driver Jamie Lee Komoroski had a blood alcohol concentration level of more than 3 times the legal limit during the car crash that killed newlywed bride Samantha Hutchinson, with the suspect telling cops she did nothing wrong. Komoroski, 25, had a back level of 0.261 when she allegedly slammed her car into a golf cart. Hutchinson, 34, was driving in with her new husband in Folly Beach, according to a toxicology report from South Carolina police. The former taco eatery waitress was allegedly so intoxicated during the crash that she appeared confused, telling responding officers, "All of a sudden something hit me," and repeatedly saying, "I did nothing wrong," according to the incident report. The report, filed by Folly Beach Police Sergeant Zach Halpern, reveals that Komoroski admitted to having 2 drinks an hour before the accident, a beer and a tequila pineapple. When Halpern asked her how drunk she was between a scale of 1 to 10, he said he heard her mumble that she was at an 8 before demanding a lawyer. When the responding officers tried to administer a sobriety test, Komoroski refused, yelling for her boyfriend, as police noted that she appeared to try to hide her eyes from them. When Halpern tried to help her out of the car to check her balance, the officer noted she had trouble standing on her feet, but Komoroski claimed she was fine. Halpern's report also claimed Komoroski was dazed at the scene of the crash, calling for her boyfriend at one moment, and then suddenly screaming after looking back at the wreckage. Everything you need to know about Sam Hutchinson's tragic death. Who was Sam Hutchinson? The 34-year-old married her husband, Eric, on Friday in a heartwarming wedding that had a tragic ending. Hutchinson was reportedly killed by Jamie Lee Komoroski, an alleged drunk driver, while the bride and groom exited on a golf cart shortly after their wedding reception Friday night. Hutchinson was declared dead at the scene, while her husband is in the hospital with severe injuries. The bride's sister, Mandy Jenkins, recalled it as the best day of the newlywed's life. The groom's mom added, "Eric has lost the love of his life. What will happen to Jamie Lee Komoroski?" Komoroski, 25, allegedly plowed into the Hutchinsons' golf cart while driving around 65 miles per hour. According to Folly Beach police, the driver reportedly smelled of alcohol, but refused to take a sobriety test. She was charged with 3 felony DUIs, resulting in great bodily injury or death, and 1 count of reckless homicide. When asked how she felt on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being completely sober, Komoroski allegedly rated herself an 8. WCIV reported. Komoroski was booked under suicide watch after telling an officer she wanted to die, according to WCIV. Halpern noted that Komoroski was clearly confused when he was arresting her, as the officer had to repeat his reasoning 3 times, after she refused to get in the back of his patrol car. This is a clear indication of someone who is intoxicated, is to repeat over and over, after their question has already been answered, Halpern wrote in the report. Officials said Komoroski was going 40 miles per hour over the 25 miles per hour speed limit in her rented Toyota Camry, along a poorly lit residential street, when she slammed into the newlywed's slow-moving vehicle, which was thrown 100 yards on impact and rolled over several times. Samantha was declared dead at the scene, still wearing her white wedding dress. Her 36-year-old husband, Eric Hutchinson, was transported to a hospital suffering from a brain injury and multiple broken bones. Eric underwent 2 surgeries and was released on May 4. Komoroski, who was not injured in the collision, was arrested and charged with 3 counts of DUI involving death or serious bodily injury and reckless homicide. She remains jailed in North Charleston, having been denied bond.